And man, 2021, just for record collecting for me, it's blowing my mind. This is just the things I'm finding and what I'm picking up. It's awesome. Like man. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to or back to Ryder's Record Collection. My name is Carl, and this is going to be another recent arrivals video. And if you watched my last video, I was jazzed about some of the stuff I've been able to find in 2021 so far. And the trend just continues. I am crate digging and just pulling out some amazing stuff. It is such a good year for me, record hunting wise, and it blows my mind. I've got some records I'm going to show that I've never seen, and yeah, let's get into it. So first up, we've got a 2019 album that took way too long for them to press it on vinyl, but this is the Orwell's self-titled album. This is their 4th studio album after they got dropped off their record label, but self-released, totally self-done at home. Major switch in direction for this band based upon their previous albums, but released in 2019. It took all the way until 2021 for this to get a vinyl release. And what they did with the release is really cool. You can see the colors, the black and the white, and the record that they pressed this on is on a split black and white. So nice pressing, really good sound quality, and really glad to have it. It took a long time for them to finally press this on vinyl. And next up, we've got a new album that I did an unboxing video on, but we've got Royal Blood's 2021 release, their album Typhoons. This is their 3rd studio album overall. Major change in direction, but a really fun, funky album, total danceable rock. And I'll leave a link to that unboxing if you're curious to see it, but I will show you this variant. This is the limited edition, pre-order exclusive to 8,000 copies worldwide, so you had to buy this at a certain time. Came with a 45 single that wasn't released on this album, only came with this deluxe package that I bought, and this is the variant. Nice pink and black split. And next up is a 1965 jazz album and my first VCLT along with my first Blue Note. I did an unboxing of this too when it was sent to me, but this came from Andy at Next Play Records, and this is Dexter Gordon's One Flight Up. I hadn't heard this album till he sent it to me, and I really adore this album. So Andy, if you watch this, thanks again, man. This is great. This was a great gift, and I really appreciate it. And if you haven't checked out Andy's channel, I will leave a link to that. But Dexter Gordon, One Flight Up, great gift, and like I said, my first Blue Note in the collection. So welcoming some new jazz. And after that, we're gonna welcome some reggae into the collection, and this is Jimmy Cliff, his 1969 self-titled album, Jimmy Cliff. This is a UK pressing on Trojan Records. Picked this up from the Vinyl Destination in Fort Lauderdale. If you're ever in town and you want to go crate digging, the Vinyl Destination is hands down the best record store I've been to, and I am so fortunate that it is in my hometown. Every time I go there, there's just gems, and you'll see some more other things because I got to give them a shout out for this last thing that I'm going to show. But 1969 reggae album, Jimmy Cliff, self-titled Jimmy Cliff, jazz, reggae. I'm growing it all in my collection, expanding on my traditionally rock and classic rock. And we're going to segue into another reggae album, and that is the best of Wes Montgomery. I really enjoy this guy's guitar. I really enjoy his music. I don't have much by him, so this is going to be my starting point as I further dive into his discography. But really good so far from what I've heard, and I definitely want to look into other albums that he has, but the best of Wes Montgomery. And I don't shop for records really at big chain box stores. I really enjoy the mom and pop atmosphere of a record store, but I did go to Target the other day, and my wife has wanted some Frank Sinatra in our collection for a while, and I don't know where to start. I'm not familiar with Frank. So at Target the other day, I picked up this Ultimate Sinatra, the Target exclusive. This is a 2015 compilation. Just good late night jazz for her and I to listen to. She really likes Frank, and happy wife, happy life. But really enjoy this album. Good starting place for Frank. And it is on a cool blue vinyl that I will show you right now. So part of the selling point for this particular album at Target was this blue vinyl. So the Ultimate Sinatra is a good pickup, and as I mentioned, I don't often shop for records at big box stores, but Ultimate Sinatra was there. It caught my eye, and occasionally, you know what, you can give Target some business. All right, now in this recent arrivals, I'm going to incorporate my record store day stuff. I'm going to get on my soapbox here for a little bit and say that overall, this record store day, I was not impressed with the list. There were not a lot of things that really caught my mind. The first drop was much better for me than the second drop, but overall, just not a lot of things that I had to have. Two of the things on the first drop that I had to have were the Zombies, Oddities, and Extras. I really enjoy the Zombies, and I'm slowly getting more and more into the Zombies. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to play this yet. I've been traveling too much, and the center hole is too small for my record player spindle. So coming up here soon, I'm going to make a video on how to fix that and make the center holes wider. This is one of 2 records in my collection. This doesn't fit at all. The other record's very snug, but really excited to fix this issue and listen to this album. And like I said, really enjoy the Zombies. They're gonna pop up again. They're hard to find. You don't really see the Zombies out and about at all. So this was a good record store day selection, and I can't wait to listen to it. And my next record store day pickup from the first drop was an album that got me super excited. This is The Doors, the Morrison Hotel Sessions, and this is my favorite Doors album. So they released this, I had to have it. There are a lot of versions of Queen of the Highway, but man, it is fun to see the band evolve. It is fun to be a fly on the wall for the recording process of this stunning album. So this was a release that got me super jazzed. This was the only thing that I wanted to wait in line for, and fortunately I snagged the last copy at my local record store. So really nice record store day grab. Just Queen of the Highway, what's it? Money, That's What I Want is a really fun, I guess, demo that they were doing, but just a overall great album. And I love the album art that is just extra photos from the Morrison Hotel photo shoot session. So record store day grab number 2, and the only other grab that I got on the first drop. All right, we are starting to get into some heavy hitters. The last couple of weeks I have just been, record collecting for me has been firing on all cylinders. Like I said, this entire year has been fantastic. I've gotten some great finds, but this last 2 months have just been spectacular. I've seen things that I've never found in record stores before, albums I've been hunting out. I really enjoy going to record stores. I don't like to buy on Discogs. I really like finding this stuff. I think finding albums you want is so much more rewarding than like clicking a button on your laptop and purchasing something. So these are probably common albums for some people, but man, these are things that I'm stoked to find. The first one here is Beach Boys, Pet Sounds. This is the Analog Productions version. Picked this up at a record store in St. Augustine. This is the mono pressing. It sounds stunning. This is gonna replace my slightly beat up copy of the Beach Boys, but just double LP, 45 RPM. One of the greatest pieces of music ever made is this album, and just this reminds me so much of high school and growing up. Wouldn't It Be Nice and Caroline No, and all of it. It is a breathtaking album, and I adore this pressing of it. And next is, like I said, this is probably a common album that people see a lot, but this is one that I've never been able to find in the wild. The only time that I've ever found one, I saw it on somebody's Instagram, and the day I went, somebody bought it a couple hours before me, but this is Pink Floyd Metal. This is a 1971 album, I believe, but this is on Harvest Records, and I listened to this last night and just like cleaned it, and this is just a really, really good VG Plus near mint copy. Echoes on side 2 is just, what a ride, what a 20-minute opus, and just stunning 1971 album. And a quick note, I found Metal on the same day that I found this next album. Like I said, the Zombies are really hard to find. I've never actually seen a copy of any Zombies album out in the wild, and I found the Zombies self-titled first album, a beautiful mono pressing on the Parrot label, and this has Summertime, She's Not There, and Tell Her No, and this is just, man, this is phenomenal. The Zombies in general are great, but the Zombies on vinyl are really awesome. And I have a repress, Newberry Comics repress of Odyssey and Oracle, this Record Store Day, Oddities and Extras. This is the first original early pressing of the Zombies I've ever been able to find in all my years of record hunting, and I am stoked to have this in the collection. And we're getting down near the end. This is the other Record Store Day release that I got. This is Record Store Day drop number 2, and this is the Rolling Stones. Oh, this thing fell off, but this is Rolling Stones Hot Rocks. I have a copy of this in my collection. The reason that I got this, and I'm never gonna sell this, is I bought the Kink Chronicles at the last record drop on red vinyl, and it shot up in value. So I saw this, I grabbed it. It's going to be my primary play copy. My other copy is probably VG. This is stunning, but it's really cool. It is on this yellow translucent vinyl that's got a lot of, the packaging on this is really good. They did a really good job with the packaging on this particular album. But if you are unfamiliar with the Rolling Stones, this is a great place to start. And I don't know why they picked this color, but it is really, really good looking, and it sounds really, really good. So this was the only Record Store Day drop to purchase that I made. And we are going to do these last 2 albums now, and I gotta say that this is this is probably single-handedly like one of the best days of record collecting I've ever had, is these 2 albums that I picked up the last time I went to the record store. 2 albums I have never before seen, 2 albums that are fairly uncommon. Again, I got to give a shout out to the Vinyl Destination here in Fort Lauderdale. I don't want to blow my spot up, but man, they have phenomenal stuff constantly, and they're just always going through it. It is a treasure trove, and I love the store, and I love the people that run it. And this was an album that they hadn't even placed on the floor yet, but I go there a lot. They let me dig through the stuff that they haven't placed yet and let me grab it. So this is Pink Floyd, Piper at the Gates of Dawn. This is Pink Floyd's debut studio album from 1967, and one of 2 albums to feature lead singer Syd Barrett. This is a UK copy of it on EMI Records, and just never have I actually seen one of these out and about in the wild. I think maybe if I did see one, it was one time, but I've never been able to find a copy like this. The sleeve is probably, take it what you will with the nick out of it, but the vinyl is just almost unplayed. It is stunning, and it sounds so good. This is, first time I heard this on vinyl was the other day, and it blew my mind. So Piper at the Gates of Dawn, great pickup, and then you'll see why I got so jazzed in a minute, because this next pickup that I got on the same exact day also blew my mind. This was on their Holy Moly wall, And anything by this guy is hard to find, and anything by his other band is hard to find. But this is Iggy Pop, Lust for Life. And again, it's got a nick out of it, but this vinyl itself too is just near mint. It looks like it's only been played once or twice. There's not a scuff on it. It is amazing. So this was, I have never ever before seen this album out and about. So I am having my mind blown continuously in 2021 with the records that I'm able to pick up. And it is such a good year for me record collecting, and I hope you guys are having as good a year as I am, because this is just my collection is different directions, growing a whole lot, and I really enjoy it. So thank you for watching. I'm Carl. This is Ryder's Record Collection. If you like this video, please throw me a like. If you like the channel, please subscribe. Gonna have some more content out soon. Gonna do some technical videos. Gonna have some more record store day, or not record store day, gonna have some more record store shopping. Tried that vlog style thing, so I'll give that a shot some more too. But again, please like, please subscribe, and please watch some more videos. Until the next time, good luck digging, happy trails, spin some wax. Cheers.